doesn't get a whole lot more important than this. This, as good as it gets in this grand continent, which spans from Canada to Chile. This game has a special place in the hearts of so many, and one of these will later be crowned the finest team on this continent. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Más Monumental. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
So, just who will seize their moment?
Yeah, I think I'll be keeping a keen eye, Peter, on the early exchanges here. Both managers did emphasise their eagerness to get on the front foot, so we'll see how true to their word they are.
He's onside! Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Played out to the left flank. Martinez. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Shot a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He gave it plenty and some, trashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Número 21.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Argentina making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've gained the upper hand for a number of reasons, and they have every reason to kick on now.
He's found a way through. Perez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Garnacho. Pass is just off target. Out to the right. Rafinha.
Oh, really well played.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. McAllister, and that has been slung wide. Martinez. And Martinez! Loose ball now, and there's a check. And a second time! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Messi proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Messi. Good spot, he's seen the run. Tries a shot! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Argentina applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Now it's Dybala. Just too much on that. That's a good ball out wide. Over to the left, and the volley. It's off target and by quite a way.
Argentina certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Marquinhos. Wiverton is there to clear. Linton. Richarlison! Always going over the top.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Messi. To McAllister. Perez. Looks to go up and over. Marquinhos promptly onto that. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
Argentina are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. Well, here we go then. Messi. Now it's Richarlison.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And back to the keeper they go. Perez. To McAllister. Garnacho. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now the finish! It's loose now and they've got a shot away. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
McAllister put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Martinez. And that has been clubbed away. Neymar.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Perez. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rafinha picked out brilliantly. Martinez.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was...
And Martinez! He will be livid with himself.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Garnacho. Now it's Richarlison. Rafinha. Can he get away here? He's found a way. Rafinha! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Brazil just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Looking wide, and And they're on him in a flash. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Richarlison. He's tried one! Now who's going to be... And the follow-up! He can pounce on that! Oh, taken with style! And they are right back within touch! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Gol de Brasil, convertido en el minuto
Both sides then
72.
taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Cambio en Argentina.
So is this the start of a
Número
comeback?
21. Entrará al
Now it's
campo
Akhirnya.
número 20. Se va a realizar un
Garnacho.
cambio.
Martinez looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
He'll try from distance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? So not long left in this now. Just a few moments from glory. Akhirnya. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And here's Neymar. The ball has bounced loose now.
Oh, great feat, that.
He has found a way through. He's dealt with that really well. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 40. Lo reemplazará número 3.
Into the last 5 minutes. McAllister. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Gabriel. Neymar. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Fernandes. Perez. Decent progress down the left.
De compensación.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Messi. And the referee brings it to a close. Argentina are champions. A tournament so fiercely and thrillingly contested produces a truly deserving champion. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory, another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history.
Señores, en la entrada principal del estadio pueden comprar souvenirs de este partido.